Hello and welcome. My name is Louise, and Wim, the filmmaker, is following me now to a wonderful place which is called Palmuria. Palmuria is hidden in one of the many gorges of the beautiful Canarian island La Palma. Here I'm living like an eagle at the abyss, in a millions of years old cave. The cave inspired me to begin a creative dialogue with the earth. And the earth asked me to connect her with as much light as possible. So I tried to use as less and as light materials as possible to live in synergy with her. Here I can think clearly, and I'm really connected with the elements, especially with the stones and the air. Because of the deep respect I feel here, I try to use natural materials which I find around this place, and other materials which I find on my ways around this island. I don't want to change, but to work out the spirit and the characteristics of this cave. Of course, I'm not feeling lonely here. I'm sharing Palmuria with two very smart cats, Grito and Mrs. Mila, with Nunkui, with a lot of birds, with many insects and lizards which are called lagartos, and not to forget the trees, the ocean, and all the beautiful plants around. I'm living very minimalistic here and no IKEA style. Many things you can see you can't buy in any store. Because I'm not a learned construction worker, I don't have much technique and no pipeline systems. The water I'm using is directly coming back to the plants. The plants, the animals, the air, the sun, the sea, the stones. Really being a part of the earth. What a great gift. Far away from the craziness of modern human being. Reduced and free at the abyss. To fly with my fantasy and soul. And with the hand and the heart touching the earth deeply in Palmuria. Sometimes I share my world in exhibitions. With contemplation of my works, I invite to go on a journey with the soul. I want to make visible the inner richness which every creature includes. I activate the subconsciousness with symbols, colors, and open for vitality, playfulness, and the ethereal space. As in the cave, I use materials I find on my way of life, in the nature and in the waste of humans. I don't want perfection in my work. I want sensefulness and creating something new out of things which lost his sense and value. And there are the stones. Since I'm born, they are sharing my life. First as a word in my past name, then as a material friend and helper, not to lose the contact with the earth. Beloved stones, you're talking to me. You're searching and finding me, and then you're smiling at me. You're my destiny, my home. You give me wings with whom I learn to fly again, to fly in the endlessness of the sky and the starry. I take the light and bring it to you, to make you smile and shout and laugh with us. In Palmyra, I can live my dream of life. I become inspired and connected with the pureness of Pachamama. Here, I really feel like a part of her. I'm fulfilled with gratitude for every moment I'm into it and to be able to share it with my friends and my family. It's a strange feeling to share this world now with you too. I hope you're acting as respectful and noble with Mother Earth, with the spirit and impressions I made you a gift. Because that's the only way we have a chances for the future, in a world where is place for all livings and natural.
Oh,